sana. Au kind okay.
We have two agencies that have proved that in this country, even government agencies can ease the conservation work. Kenya Forest Service and Kenya Wildlife Service. We can't thank you more because Kenya Forest Service has given us, as Ndaka said, 250 acres to be here for 28 years. You can never ask for a better landlord than Kenya Forest Service. Let's appreciate them. Wildlife is bestowed in the hands of Kenya Wildlife Service, and Kenya Wildlife Service, from their management, from the board, and even the Director General, has always been ambitiously asking, what can we do more? There are different strategies of managing these species that are endangered and critically endangered. They have also opened door, and that is the reason why Kenya Wildlife Service has given us an importation license that is going to last us up to the 1st of June of this year. And we are working along those periods, as Paul has said, to see if there is an opportunity and a possibility for us having these animals. We need that period. I want to thank Paul Rhino. This man is a man with a big heart. He has donated 25 bongos free of charge. He has donated those animals. We are only planning on how to come. I had the privilege to visit Florida and spend a little bit time with him. It is quite a lot of work. It is an expense to have those animals. And out of his 75 animals, he is giving us or donating to us 25 animals.
I started a small NGO over 30 years ago. And what we early on recognized was that some of the world's most important wildlife was vanishing. 50 years ago, many of your bongos left Kenya. And they left Kenya for collectors. They were sold to zoos. It was a very sad time. 30 years ago, we set out, a very small group, to turn that around. And since 1989, I personally always believed that bongo were the property of Kenya, and that our job was simply to take care of them until we could bring them back. 20 years ago, we did that for the first time, and we proved it could be done, again with enormous help, particularly from the United Nations. This time it's even more profound because 20 years later, we've learned a lot. And the best teachers along the way have been the bongos themselves. As we moved forward with the idea of bringing the bongo back to Kenya, we had to recognize that we had to do it right. And the only right way to do it is to work with everyone to see that it can happen. And that's where we are today. But imagine these bongo that are going to be coming back very soon are 20 generations from the wild bongo that lived here 50 years ago. They're innocent, they're naive. They've never seen Kenya, they've never seen Kenyan soil or the plants or the climate and the other inhabitants, which include ticks and other bugs and pathogens. So we are doing everything possible with the best minds in your country and the best leaders in the world to make sure that when they come back safely, that they are healthy, and that they live and thrive. This is one of those rare moments in life that reminds us of what is possible with people. And it is a heartfelt thanks from us that you care so deeply about your wildlife and are so committed to saving and preserving your wildlife and the habitat that they require to exist. that it makes our small role very, very, very important.